setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
Education is the light in a dark room. It's the spark of a dream, a passport to the future, and the seed of generational change. Through education, we reflect on yesterday and define tomorrow. Unisa stands at the pinnacle of education through open distance e-learning with a footprint of students in 130 countries worldwide. Rooted in South Africa and the African continent, Unisa can truly claim to be the African university in the service of humanity. Since the founding of the university in 1873 as an examining body, we have been a trailblazer. Unisa is the first and only institution in South Africa to carry our country's name with pride and the first public university in the world to exclusively teach by means of distance education, an ever-changing dynamic university with a global reach. Unisa's history spans the entire modern history of South Africa, opening up a world of academic study opportunities to former activists and struggle heroes, thought leaders, business people, legal experts, acclaimed entertainers, and sports stars. The university takes pride in the more than 900,000 alumni, making their mark in diverse fields and capacities. At Unisa, the World Wide Web is our educational playground, but we also have beautiful and impressive campuses. Unisa's Makelneek campus is located in the city of Tshwane and is a major landmark of the capital city. We encouraged our students to communicate with the university via online platforms, but you can visit the Unisa's Sunnyside campus, the perfect setting for students to engage with fellow students over a cup of inspiration. The Science Campus in Florida, Johannesburg, is designed to meet the education and research needs of students in a range of programs, including agriculture, nature conservation, consumer sciences, engineering, computing, and physics, to name a few. Students in the sciences now have access to Unisa's own laboratories, housing some of the most state-of-the-art infrastructure and laboratory equipment available. Distance learning requires that you study at your own time and in your own space, but that doesn't mean you're on your own. You can also visit a Unisa regional center to get advice, meet other students, make use of Unisa services, have conversations with counselors, and use our academic libraries. We offer an unparalleled range of study choices, ranging from short courses and certificate programs to 3- and 4-year degrees, diplomas, as well as master's and doctoral degrees, with close to 380,000 current students. Our rich tapestry of study disciplines includes the College of Accounting Sciences, Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Economic and Management Sciences, Education, Graduate Studies, Human Sciences, Law, Science, Engineering and Technology, and the Graduate School of Business Leadership, as well as the Thabo Mbeki School of Public and International Affairs. As a comprehensive open-distance e-learning pioneer, Unisa is known for delivering well-designed, interactive study material and integrated student support. Students have access to a menu of support services ranging from face-to-face tutorials and academic literacy services to study groups and e-tutors. One of Unisa's main aims is to harness the new and emerging potential in information and communication technology, catapulting the university into a truly digital future. To this end, examinations are conducted on college-specific exam portals and are accessed from the My Exams portal. Unisa is well placed to address society's most demanding challenges by using research to meaningfully transform the lives of those in our communities. To that end, Unisa is working towards instituting the following catalytic niche areas: Marine Studies, Aviation and Aeronautical Studies, Automotive Studies, Energy Studies, Space Study and Square Kilometer Array, Fourth Industrial Revolution and Digitalization, Natural Sciences, Health Studies or Medicine, Feminist, Womanist, Bosadi Theorizations, and Student Support and Co-Curricular Activities. As Africa's leading open-distance e-learning university, Unisa strives to keep up with the constantly evolving higher education landscape in order to serve our students to the best of our ability. We can reflect with great pride on the past 150 years of transformational education, and we are confident in our ability to succeed and become a truly high-performance university as we define tomorrow.
The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in a silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You don't sound very happy to be here. I'm just going to have to remind you that this is a celebratory occasion, and therefore I'm going to repeat my greetings to you. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. That sounds like it. I am extremely pleased to be asked to be with you in this graduation ceremony. My name is Professor Matuhu Thomas Mohale. In my day-to-day job, I am the Executive Dean of the College of Economic and Management Sciences, but today I've been requested to preside over the proceedings as Acting Vice Chancellor. And I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome the Unisa class of 2023 here with us today. I'm sure you all have varied experiences and memories of how it all started. At the undergraduate and diploma levels, the experience is quite different. The ambition to enter higher education sector, but that lingering doubt on whether you actually can make it. And here today you are. At the postgraduate level, similarly it applies. That lingering doubt that me making it to doctoral qualification, master's, honors, that sounds like an impossible task. And then of course, through the journey as well, there might have been some very interesting experiences where some of you thought, this is not for me. And were it not for the encouragement of your siblings, of your partners, of your parents, you probably would have thrown in the towel. But here you are today. So, it's not been a mean task. You have done well. And as academics sitting here in front, lecturers, supervisors, we're quite proud that we are here to witness you walking down these red carpet, which has been meticulously laid out for you to walk with pride and confidence that you truly deserve that particular walk. So, congratulations. You have essentially achieved what you set out to do. You have reached an important milestone. And those of you who are still at undergrad or just completed your undergrad qualifications, the journey still is ongoing. And we are looking forward to seeing you in some years to come. Unisa heartily welcomes the presence also of your parents, your siblings, and your partners, including the sponsors, who are today the guests and your guests on this momentous occasion. They played an important role in this academic journey that you have undertaken, and they've made a lot of sacrifices. The things they could have had, the things they could have bought for themselves, the time they could have spent somewhere else, they sacrificed in order that they can give you this support. And we would like to congratulate, we would like to thank them for the support that they've given to you. They played an important role, and they forfeited quite a lot of things in order to support you. Their joy today is tinged with the belief that henceforth you will also be their partner in pursuing academic goals and in supporting those who are in need of similar support. Ladies and gentlemen, in this function and the role that I'm playing, I'm not alone. I am being assisted and accompanied by the Acting Deputy Registrar, Mr. M.M. Kokong. I'm also from the College of Human Sciences, accompanied by Professor Tinandao Mashau, Acting Deputy Executive Dean, Professor M. Madise, who is a college representative. From the Economic and Management Sciences, I'm accompanied by Professor H.P. Mashele, as well as Dr. S. Mpanza. From the College of Education, I am accompanied by the Dean, the Executive Dean, Professor Makwe, by Professor S.A. Ngubani, as well as by Dr. T.A. Pala. And then, of course, we have also academics and other representatives and supervisors sitting in front of you. So, please sit back, relax, and enjoy this memorable occasion. It is now my pleasure to request Professor Ngubani to deliver the Chancellor's address.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, all protocol observed, dear colleagues, parents and well-wishers, graduates and diplomandis, dumelang, abshen, assalamu alaikum, shalom, sanibonani, molweni, goeiemorgen, good morning. First and foremost, a big congratulations to all of you. You've made it. Regardless of all the challenges you faced while you were studying at a distance, indeed, you have proved that you are resilient and driven to reach your goals. This Chancellor's address is going to be different. Normally, we are expected to be serious and talk about the isms and the epistemologies and all that. I've chosen to focus on the fact that Unisa is actually celebrating 150 years. Now, when that happens, normally the focus is on the university as the one that teaches people, but I would like to focus on a different role that Unisa is focused on. So as the University of South Africa, AKA the University of the Land, turns 150 years this year, allow me to use this Chancellor's address to excite you and to give you what you guys call a plug. So Unisa has not only contributed to your development through offering higher education qualifications, but for 150 years, it has been the best employer. Believe me, we pay more than all other universities. Woo! So it has contributed to sustaining so many families of our permanent and contract staff in the regional campuses and in our Ethiopian hub. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I think it's only appropriate for me to contribute towards the fulfillment of our vision of being the African University shaping futures in the service of humanity by inviting our graduates and their beloved families that qualify. to consider being part of our workforce. Amongst many questions that bother our management is, are we really fulfilling our social justice mandate by ensuring that our staff component is diverse and inclusive? Contrary to popular belief that our Black people benefit from employment equity, the so-called triple BEE, Unisa and other higher education institutions, Unisa prides themselves in striking the balance by employing amongst the Black and others, but also we vigilantly look for coloreds, we vigilantly look for Indians, and of course the Caucasians. And again, the special thing is people with disabilities. So our departments ensure that all these so-called marginalized groups are always well represented. So if you are here and you're colored and you qualify and you see a post, please apply. We need you. Unisa also prides itself in providing opportunities for side hustles so that our communities could contribute to our academic agenda while feeding their families also. So I pledge you to consider pursuing your postgraduate studies until at least master's level so that you stand a chance of being considered for appointment as one of our external examiners, PhD holders, e-tutors, external supervisor for work-integrated programs, and for teaching practice. Instead of full-time job hunting, don't just sit there and say there are no jobs. Consider pursuing your postgraduate studies, mostly the PhD studies, so that you can increase your chances of being our external master's and PhD supervisor. See, I'm plugging you. And even joining us as an academic, as you can see that our professional cohort is aging. Institutions that do not plan for succession always die. We hope that you'll consider joining us and adding your innovative ideas towards making another 150 years of our existence as Unisa a glorious mega university that touches lives and shapes futures in the service of humanity a success. Again, contrary to popular narrative, the qualification that you receive today is not only accredited in South Africa, but it's also recognized all over the world. In Unisa's spirit of transdisciplinarity and global citizenship, consider applying to other countries and international agencies like United Nations to get a chance to showcase our Ubuntu-flavored skills at a global platform. Graduates, apartheid is finished. We are allowed to get out of this country. So can you prepare your passport and go out there? When you look at the United Nations, there are no South Africans. Can you get out and stop saying there are no jobs? I also urge you to not limit yourselves to the usual career paths. Spread your wings by also applying at non-governmental organizations, research entities, and so on and so forth, so as to expose yourself to diverse knowledges while enriching your CV. An isiZulu adage says, "Kubamba ezingelayo," meaning only those who approach life with diligence always triumph. Now, as you step out of this graduation, take pride in knowing that you are a true Unisan. You are resilient, you are independent, and you can work anywhere in the world with very little supervision. Actively create meaningful networks of people from different walks of life, and do not fear to share your ideas. After all, uzoyithola kanjani hlele khoneni. Allow me to conclude by quoting the words of the esteemed Maya Angelou, quote unquote, "When you get you give. And when you learn, you teach. Congratulations to you and your families. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Ngubane, for your Chancellor's address, for taking us through memory lane of 150 years of this institution's existence. Thank you also for espousing some of the values that this institution upholds, including being inclusive, accommodating of diversity, and encouraging all to see Unisa as their home, where they can actually participate, contribute, and make meaningful to society. Our students are already aware that their qualification matters, and that these qualifications that they're getting today have followed rigorous accreditation steps and have come to the point where they're recognized by all the reputable bodies, both in South Africa and across the world. Thank you very much for that inspiring message. That's a quip to take. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the conferment of the degrees and diplomas, may I kindly request you not to leave the hall before the end of this ceremony. By virtue of the powers entrusted in me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Milako Tsehei Ayalne for the degree of the Doctor of Philosophy. In the absence of the supervisor, Professor T.G. Lumadi, I would then request Professor T.G. Lumadi to come and read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Guidelines for Improvement of the Childhood Immunization Program in Pastoralist Communities of Somali Region, Ethiopia, he thoroughly assessed vaccination coverage, knowledge, and awareness of immunization among parents or caregivers of children aged 12 to 23 months and the immunization monitoring system. He further explored the perceptions of healthcare workers on the immunization program, and he collected and analyzed data using qualitative and quantitative techniques, and subsequently developed guidelines to improve the childhood immunization program, which may have a notable impact on improving healthcare outcomes for children residing in the region.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Milako Tsehei Ayalne the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Melaku Zehai Ayalne the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Dereje Debut Damete for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request a supervisor, Prof. R.M. Musipeto, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Disaster Preparedness and Management Plan for the Hospitals within Addis Ababa Administration Health Bureau, Ethiopia, he investigates the types of disasters encountered in hospitals and the responses thereof. The study reveals transport accidents as high among the disasters, followed by fires and epidemics. He uses findings to develop a disaster preparedness and management plan to support hospitals in the Addis Ababa Administration Health Bureau. The study provides a valuable and original contribution comprising of comprehensive and coherent strategies that set norms and standards for effectively mitigating the severity of disasters within hospitals in Addis Ababa.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Direje Debut Damete the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Dereye Debi Damede.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Shumani Messi Rubengo Nebulauzi for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The candidate supervisor was Prof. M.J. Mafera, and it is now my privilege to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In her thesis entitled Translating the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa into the Official Indigenous Languages, a review with reference to the Chivenda version, Shumani Mesilubengo Nebulauzi reviews the translation strategies used in the translation of the English version of the Constitution into the Chivenda version. Based on the two theoretical approaches, descriptive translation studies and corpus-based translation studies, she reveals that the translators relied much on translation by paraphrasing and using loan words. She argues that readers of the Chivenda version encounter difficulties due to lack of terminology, poor editing, and inconsistency. She suggests collaboration between legal experts and professional translators to produce quality translation. The research constitutes a valuable contribution to the legal translation and interpretation fields. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Shumani Messi Rubengo Nebulauzi the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Shumani Messi Rubengo Nebulauzi.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Refilwe Mabaso for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request a supervisor, Professor M.S. Ngwepe, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In many organizations, facets of information governance exist but are managed by different units, resulting in the duplication and overlapping of roles. In her thesis entitled Integrated Information Governance Framework for Air Traffic Navigation Services in South Africa, Refilwe Mabaso utilizes 4 pillars of core concepts as a lens to explore information governance at ATNS. The study establishes a notable lack of integrated policies, procedures, and strategic directives to guide ATNS in information governance. An information governance framework that can ensure that the organization meets legislative requirements, secures and makes information assets easily accessible for decision-making is suggested.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Refilwe Mabaso the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Refilwe Mabaso.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Phyllis Mawere. In the absence of her supervisor, Professor Sherman, I will read her citation. In her thesis entitled, Using an Emotional Intelligence Framework to Enhance Early Childhood Caregivers' Job Performance, a case study, she investigates the role of emotional intelligence in enhancing the job performance of early childhood development caregivers. Utilizing qualitative methods within an interpretist framework, the research samples of 18 female caregivers and 9 experienced teachers in charge from 9 schools with ECD centers in Gweru, Zimbabwe. 2 prominent EI models by Goldman, as well as Meyer and Salve, serve as a theoretical anchors. The findings highlight that caregivers actively use EI dimensions such as self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management to improve teaching methods, learner engagement, and overall job performance. The study recommends incorporating EI training in teacher development programs and calls for maintaining a conducive teacher-pupil ratio for effective EI application. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Phyllis Mawere the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Phyllis Mawere.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Wilfred Chigerwe for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor Lekgetho, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Towards Interdisciplinarity in Teacher Education, Demystifying Hegemonic Social Factors Influencing Fragmented Use of Knowledge by Student Teachers in Zimbabwe, he investigates factors causing student teachers in teacher training colleges to use knowledge in a fragmented manner and ways to promote interdisciplinarity across disciplines. The findings reveal the benefits of interdisciplinarity for student teachers and highlight the presence of disciplinarity driven by powerful subjects that thrive on knowledge categorization, leading to tensions between disciplines and members. In order to address these challenges, he develops a model for team teaching, harmonizing disciplines, capacitating lecturers, and transforming curriculum towards interdisciplinarity.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Wilfred Chigerwe the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on William Chigerwe.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Masego Betty Rampana for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Professor Magano, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis entitled Understandings of People with Disabilities on Accommodations Provided to Them by Immediate Communities, a Wellness Perspective, Masego Betty Rampana analyzes how people with disabilities understand the concept of reasonable accommodations based on personal experiences. She has developed and proposes a universal framework regarded as a reasonable accommodations and wellness framework, RAAWF, which intends to guide service providers and the entire community on the conscious provision of accommodations for people with disabilities to enhance their general wellness. Hence, the results of the study are anticipated to influence policy, theory, and practice regarding disability accommodations.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Masego Betty Rampana the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Masego Betty Rampana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce one of our colleagues, our young academic, to you, Muleboheng Malekwa Ramurumo, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. In the absence of her supervisor, Professor Mnguni, I will read the citation to support the conferment of the degree. In her thesis, the relationship between visual literacy and science literacy among English second language pre-primary school learners, she investigated the impact of visual illiteracy on science literacy among pre-primary school learners in South Africa. Through a mixed method approach, the study identified that learners from STEM schools displayed higher levels of visual literacy, science literacy, and scientific reasoning ability. Although no significant positive correlation was found between visual and science literacy, her research emphasizes the importance of early exposure to science education and recommends integrating visual literacy activities and science content into pre-primary curricula for enhanced cognitive development and future scientific pursuits. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Muleboheng Malekwa Ramulumo the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Well done, well done.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Muleboheng Malekwa Ramudumo.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Sumaya Ford Ahmed for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Sumaya is our staff member. I request her supervisor, Professor M.S. May, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In a thesis entitled From Me to We, the intersection between work-related spousal support and female managers' career advancement amongst dual career couples in South Africa, she develops an in-depth understanding of work-related spousal support and female managers' career advancement as experienced by dual career couples juggling multiple roles to navigate interdependent careers. Through a hermeneutic interpretive phenomenological research methodology, she constructs a conceptual model of work-related spousal support for female managers' career advancement, showing spouses to be a key source of support for female managers and playing a vital role in their career ascendancy. The model adds to the body of knowledge and practices associated with spousal support, dual career couples, and the broader area of work-family integration.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Sumaya Ford Ahmed the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Sumaya Ford Ahmed.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, it's a hat trick. Another staff member. I have the honor to introduce to you Dumisani Godfrey Mabasa for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his co-supervisor, Professor T.E. Nenjelele, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Assessing Work Engagement of Street Traders, Vendors in the City of Tshwane, South Africa, he validated the UWES 9 measuring work engagement in the informal sector in an emerging economy. Work engagement is an indicator of well-being. Surprisingly, the study of well-being in the informal sector, the largest employer in the world, is overlooked. The findings of the study include that the engagement level of agency-motivated street vendors was higher than that of the structurally motivated street vendors. The agency-motivated street vendors were intrinsically motivated and saw their work as a means of self-realization, and they experienced a life well lived, despite the challenges their occupation posed.
Professor H. Ninaber was the supervisor. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Dumisani Godfrey Mabasa the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
The degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Dumisani Godfrey Mabasa.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Education. Mohlapudi Class Chohledi. Teresa Ntsai Mutudi. Henrietta Mampake Ngakani. The degree is obtained with distinction. Mbangiseni Muriel Ramaliba.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Mankubu Benson Palani receives the degree of Master of Commerce. The degree was obtained with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive degree of Master of Arts. Stephen Pakedi Libot. Mama Sho Gleda Mabua. She's also the employee of the university. Jotam Matlangu. The degree is obtained with distinction. Leanda Janice Rian. The degree is obtained with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, among Margaret Kuti received the degree of the Master of Public Health. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Information Science. Isaac Mpo Motiba. Anemi Velemse. The degree is obtained with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Sivedi Clement Muchana received the degree of Master of Social Work.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors. Mutumi Dedrick Mutewa. Ratanang Khate. Miranda Tandile Komanisi. Tsehofato Queensley Kupa. Oratile Antoinette Lefatle. Zintle Prudence Madonzela. Smangele Eunice Malinga. Machiani Belta Maluma. Josephine Tiamo Mikwe. Nomzamo Innocentia Mbombo Mkize. Tisetso Faith Moari. Marilyn Mukome. Ntombentle Ntombifuthi Shiba.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honors. Mike Erasmus received the degree with distinction. Maruping Flora Gama. Chilidzi Ruruwe. Vulenda Virginia Satura.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received degree of Honours Bachelor of Education. Kenneth Mwarirwa. Nondumiso Princess Gumbi. Humaira Omar Ismail, degree obtained with distinction. Mwekezi McDonald Pajani. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidate received degree of Bachelor of Education Honours. Precious Mangwiro. Takalani Terence Raluswinga. Tabisile Agape Teko. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Education. Experience Tandera Brown. Yvonne Langilihle Dube, degree obtained with distinction. Dunisani Shungwani. Mpho Kaletsana. Ana Khaladi Makobe. Lisedi Mankwani. Lena Maudi. Albertina Malihu Masikwameng. Emesia Kolofelo Mauku. Zolani Mayema, degree obtained with distinction. Ntwanano Mnisi. Nosipho Penelope Nontetelo Ndlovu. Palisa Mathang Kopani. Face the camera, please. Theodora Rifilwe Ntlaleng, sorry. Motlalipule Ramugadi. Tulame Sithole. Sherali Virginia Dixon. Figile Philadelphia Dube. Nobulelo Gaya. Sizeka Gria. Nomzamo Sweetness Jonas. Khotlelelo Rosina Khwedi. Ndinyiso Doles Makubele. Nozibele Poshia Mhlongo. Arti Madilan Maholan, degree obtained with distinction. Sizakele Nkomazana. Londiwe Nobuso Ntuli. Gertrude Nyoni. Richard Sithole. Zodwa Phumzile Skosana. Tsholofelo Elizabeth Wacheng. Mulalo Salome Baloyi. Ntombezuka Bavuma. Khomotso Mina Chidi. Zoliswa Gwyneth George. Maria Musa Inama. Tami Khole. Sumeya Lai. Khuthatso Lucas Mabaso. Rifilwe Michelle Mahlonoko. Katlego Mamabolo. Vangile Buikanyo Mampuru. Precious Ntombifuthi Mazibuko. Nonhlanhla Ignatia Mdebele. Matsidiso Gloria Muilwa, sorry. Muilwa. Nungo Winnie Mufumadi. Nonhlanhla Valencia Ngwenya. Evelyn Tabang Nyoni, degree obtained with distinction. Lerato Sefala. Lesego Sepeng. Elandri Smith. Liz-Marie van Arnde. Jintel Enandi Blau, degree obtained with distinction. Mariska Chanel Botha. Precious Matsidiso Chologi. Tendani Owen Davana. Lindile Mandondo. Lebogang Mahlakwana. Nelisiwe Selina Mashangu. Sarah Khanecho Maleti. Matume Kwale Masikwameng. Nare Sharon Mudikuwa. Nelsiwe Caroline Peswana. Mukitimi Edwin Ratalani.
Mr. Active Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Azola Adams. Theodoras Albert Marias. Elizabeth Barnard Hester. What is this? Rajeshwa Podalia Kamal. Kimball Feroza. Kgothatso Chilwani Estoli. What's this? Chikiliso Chobere Confidence. Selma Sweniyahai Intisang. Philomena Kutse. May Harold Gillian. Maria Katuba. Mapaseka ke le bonge halaletsang. Sharon Kasako. The degree was obtained with distinction. Yasim Khan. Christian Mandla Pomu. Cynthia Kumalo. Isaac Muloi Poaile. Lungile Koti Chuma. Lebuani Lidaha. Naledi Amanda Mabaso. Zane Beton Maddox. Harry Kulwani Makabinge. Nomalizo Makubalo. Cindy Adelaide Mampe. Puleng Jonas Mashabela. Rulani Matebula. Elizabeth Matonsi. The degree was obtained with distinction. Primrose Kamogelo Matlou. Abada Nombali Mavoso. Pilile Sweetness Mkwanazi. Romeo Kabelo Mkhasi. Tebogo Jerry Onyebudi. Poloso Joseph Moshiha. Malisatsi Rose Mutau. Matlala Nasta Mpapuli. Sebenzile Msibi. Sadele Sandra Ntembu. Nomvelo Mvake. Rika Naidu. Mudalo Nemaheni. Fulelo Lesitulami. Sibonele Nyati. Nokwasi Dibora Nyaho. Marie Leos Nyemba Kazumba. Farelo Kenny Makale Rabonda. Ramathabana Lufuno Pegi. Ratnam Malis Miranda. Rasitanga Musandwa Murel. Linda Johanna Siachi. Lebogang Shivambo. Zimkhona Christy Sibanyoni. Hannah Marie Simpson. Muyandiswa Irene Singo. Fonane Altricia Sitole. Ntanta Petros Skosana. Kagiso Tulo. The degree was obtained with distinction. Florence Timber. Pakang Charity Chapani. Shaulile Lebu Shabalal. Siabonga Sikila. Nokubonga Yekelo.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Zikona Dudumashe, degrees obtained with distinction. Emerenciana Camera, Gladys Ntatua Kwaile. Pulani Alice Pule. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Information Science. Betty Salome Joby. Tebani Jackson Koza. Nkosinathi Kwinika. Hlamula Tiko Maranele. Kau Sorry, okay. Kaugelo Felicia Mbezi. Matimana Ria Mtimkulu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Theology. Mantwa Lucy Bopape, the degree is obtained with distinction. Georgina Kati Ratebe. Pete Vusi Selepe. Tsegofatso Judith Siakamo. Moretla Reginald Tembo. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Kolofelo Velemina Ratswana receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Nursing Sciences. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Human and Social Studies. Musa Molukhadi Maepa. Mahlaku Ushania Masetwa. Katuzelo Mulea. Khanyisa Dimpho Nyaka. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Health Sciences and Social Studies. Akona Zimasa Gwejana. Femida Zarina Pettison. Jacqueline Quake, degree obtained with distinction. Nkanyiso Khadebe. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Lucia Banzi. Mamakele Tamari Tato Komani. Onassis Maxim. Pumela Orifilwe Mbewe. Faith Lizzie Motau. Daniel Maibet, degree obtained with distinction. Taiba Shaikh, degree obtained with distinction. Tando Lindokuhle Pearl Sitole. Priscilla Tolwana Chauke. Sebenzile Patricia Dube. Nompumelelo Kubeka. Maliburu Ruth Lihuto. Masisane Petros Makobe. Andile Maninjwa. Majaji Rosina Matloha. Vonani Trifina Milubi. Margaret Mlilo. Refilwe Mokwena. Kotso Motaung. Tokolwani Msiza. Dineo Mary Jane Mchali. Valentle Ngobo. Mapule Precious Sematla. Onkopoti Setou.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Education. Siphelele Patricia Patience Nozipho Mkhwanas.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma. Octavia Kidibone Mokwena.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Mutondi Mugadani. Mamurotole Beatrice Mashilo, diploma obtained with distinction. Nokwanda Priti Msomi. Nonkululeko Basia Sengwanyo. Malebu Sekwani. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Anna Matasheho Motlogi received the postgraduate diploma in tertiary education.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma. Rulani Angel Baloyi. Kanyisa Precious Chauke. Sharon Ntlogeleng Chilwani. Nomfundo Gwakela. Molebogeng Hlabi. Oratile Tiamo Kekana. Ramadimetsa Lerato Kapola. Ntombiza Mandungwana Mabaso. Bongiwe Ayanda Madela. Abongile Madikizela. Nomakwezi Dora Madlebe. Moteki Matiba Makhaela. Florence Maluleka. Mamolefe Temuso Mananyetso. Reni Ramatsobani Mangena, diploma is received with distinction. Okay. Tsepiso Joy Tabiso Marole. Muiteri Anasi Mashile. Mary Malefokana Mashishi. Nombuso Busisiwe Masondo. Tandi Mati. Election Saulani Mbekwa. Rowan Stephen Megit. Nomonde Msanga. Kucho Daphne Mukoto. Dineo Anita Molete. Michael Sandile Tuto Morake. Tshireletso. Okay. Tshireletso Musimeng. Tshireletso Musimeng, diploma obtained with distinction. Wait. Face the camera. Just relax. Agnes Dieketseng Mutapanyani. Agreement Mudaka. Lindelani Magdalene Mushiana. Lungile Nonhlakanipo Ngongwani. Gugu Precious Ndlovu. Nokolo Ndlovu. Rosina Ngonyama. Standwa Ngobile Prudence Ngomani. Ivy Mukalabedi Nkomo. Tembelihle Ingrid Nkonyani. Mamsi Nkuna. Okay. Okay. Makosazana Desri Nyamate. Kaylin Quintel Caslin Pillay, diploma obtained with distinction. Makaile Jane Sibatlelo. Tibato Sillo. Sesetu Luto Soyeza. Mpo Precious Tau. Nkwana Kevin Tau. Gugu Patrick Zulu.
Let's give our graduates a big round of applause. It is really well deserved, that applaud. And once again, from the Chancellor's office, from the Vice Chancellor's office, and the entire university, we take the opportunity to congratulate our newly crowned graduates. as well as our diplomantes. I would like to also give a special mention to the graduates who came in this hall this morning with a different title, and they're going to leave this hall with another one, which is much more prestigious. Indeed, I would like to congratulate Dr. Melaku Tseha Ayelni. Well done and congratulations. Now, Dr. Direje Debut Damere. Well done. Formerly Miss, but now Dr. Shumani Messi Ruvengo Nevlauzi. And of course, formerly Miss Rifilwe, but now Dr. Rifilwe Mabaso. Formerly Wilfred Chikere, now Dr. Wilfred Chikere. Formerly Miss Phyllis Mawere, now Dr. Phyllis Mawere. Formerly Masero Beti Rampana, now Dr. Messi Rampana. Formerly Muleboheng Malekwa Ramurumo, now Doctor of Philosophy, Dr. Muleboheng Ramudumo. Formerly Ms. Sumaya Ford Ahmed, now Dr. Sumaya Ford Ahmed. And formerly Dumisani Godfrey Mavasa, now Dr. Mavasa. It's doable, isn't it, other graduates? Yes, the former president, the late President Mandela used to say in that famous quote, "It always looks impossible until it's done." And you can do it. From our diplomats to the first generation bachelor's degrees, to the honors, to the masters. There's always a step higher. And with perseverance, with hard work, sacrifice, it's not all sweat and tears. There's a little bit of fun in it as well. Yes, you can do it. And we would like to say to you, Unisa is here to make those dreams of yours realizable. So, congratulations. I just like to, as a token of appreciation, our graduates, our newly crowned graduates, that you stand up with your certificate on your right hand and wave it to these people who are here to support you. Thank you, thank you. I noticed that some of you even wave at the academics sitting here, which means all the sins are forgiven. The rewrites that you were asked to do, and the occasional zero that was given, it's all forgiven, right? Indeed, our academics, they were not doing it because they had bad intentions. They were just nudging you to work a little harder. Yes, there was no malice at all. So I also accept that we are all friends and that we are all in this major quest for knowledge and to making our society a better society. I am extremely proud that you chose to do your studies with Unisa, this prestigious 150-year-old institution, which for almost a century turned out to be a prolific producer of illustrious list of African and global leaders in a variety of fields and disciplines, both inside of South Africa and the African continent and across the globe. You should cherish the privilege that was bestowed on you to have studied here and followed on the footsteps of these great pioneers. The biblical saying that I always want to refer to says, "Many are called, but few are chosen." You are a small sprinkling of those many that you studied your primary education with. And if you just count, you might find that you are the first one to have a doctoral degree from that group, that cohort which started with you in grade 1. You might be 2 or 3 of you who already have those qualifications. And therefore, the challenge that falls on you is that you make a difference to those that come after you, so that we don't have these smidgens. Africa is thirsty, is hungry for people of your caliber. And it's the more we have some people like you, the better this continent is going to be. To reiterate what I said at the opening of the event, you have come of age today, and it is now your time to go out and make a difference in the life of many of your fellow beings. In South Africa, for example, there are a lot of opportunities and a lot of challenges that require solutions. This might have to do with challenges of energy. None of us here has escaped the ravages of load shedding. We need solutions. And the brain trust that can assist this country in solving these and some of those related problems is here and in these classrooms. South Africa has many challenges and opportunities: hunger, drought, illiteracy, inadequate housing, and poor sanitation. Crime and disease, all combined with existing technologies, can actually not prove insurmountable. Therefore, we encourage you that this experience you've had with this institution should inspire you to be one of those who is in the thick of things in finding solutions to these problems. Your stay in Unisa, your studies here in Unisa, have equipped you with the knowledge, the know-how, the creativity, which you can put to use to assist this country, this continent, and your fellow human being. What is required of you is to change the mindset and infuse a fresh, new thinking to addressing this solution. No one is going to solve these problems for us in this continent. It is us who must find solutions because we understand the context. With that said, congratulations, and I hope you leave this stage even more inspired to make a difference across the continent. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now that you have graduated, you have become part of the Unisa alumni. You are now part of an illustrious circle of excellence. Your responsibility is to contribute and help define tomorrow. There are many things you can do to help shape the future in service of humanity. For us, what is more relevant, you can become a tutor, an e-tutor. You can continue your lifelong journey with the College of Graduate Studies and produce that which will help our societies. And lastly, donate to the Unisa Bursary Fund by using the online platform www.unisa.ac.za and go to the donate button. As a worthy graduate of this institution, we are sure that you will realize the value of your diploma or degree, and therefore may wish, and my wish is that you provide deserving students with an opportunity to study further. Become part of the hashtag Circle of Excellence. That's the message I give you to take with you. Ladies and gentlemen, after these announcements, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 22 of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. Before I can make this final statement, I would request that the new PhD graduates join the procession by following up once we move out from the stage. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.